NightShade, and that's my mom.
Hello, I'm Sophie, and that's my daughter.
This is going to be a universal read for you guys.
All right. I'm using the Tarot Mucha. Is that how you say it?
I will not correct anyone.
I will say that these are the lightest cards. These cards, compared to all the other cards that we have, decks that we have, this is the lightest deck you could possibly have for whatever reason.
The first one out. Dang.
What are you using?
This is the Wizard's Tarot. Look what I got. First one out. 10 of Pentacles.
Oh, all right. That's a good way to start a universal read.
That's real good.
He, she, it doesn't matter if it resonates with you. That's all that matters.
Wow. Extraordinary.
You'll see it when you're meant to see it.
Lovely.
Family.
Strength.
Look at all those pinnacles going up that tree.
Ancestry. Roots. Family.
Yep.
Girl, I gotta put my glasses on. Can't see shit.
Oh. All right.
Oh. What you got?
The Knight of Cups.
Is that your Knight of Cups? Alright for that. That's a wicked looking knight. I mean, look at the horse with all the stuff on it and everything.
Is it a horse?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is
Drinking
a horse,
water,
isn't
yeah.
it? Yeah, he's got all kinds
He's
of stuff on him.
dreamy and sweet. Look at him. He's like, I love you, Juliet. Woo. Look, I have two first, though. I have to put my glasses back on.
Oh, did you get those
There's a lot of
me?
detail in these. Yes. I don't want anybody to miss it. Look at this girl. She's a pretty girl, huh? Look, Queen of Pentacles, y'all. Look at her. She's a pretty girl, huh? Next to that, look.
Oh, yeah.
I know. I said, what? That is awesome. And then look, King of Swords. He looks a bit young, but I bet he can make up for it. Well, the King of Swords is usually like the kingiest king. He's the one that's like,
yeah.
He'll kind of throw one out on you because he's super.
He can be cruel.
Very. Oh, yeah.
And then the Knight of Cups.
I know. This is turning out to be strong. All kinds of family and... What you got?
You got yours before me.
I know, but I want to know what you got first.
No.
What is it? Don't show it to them. Just show it to me.
No.
And I'll show you what I got.
No, I don't want to
Just
know
do
what
it
you
like
got.
that.
Just put it out.
Damn. To be so fucking difficult. Look, there's the Hangman, y'all. Look at him. He's like, exams are over. Whoo! That's what that card reminds me of. Then I got 5 of Pentacles, which is like, you can see there's whoever out there underneath the... So we got somebody who's not feeling 10 of Pentacles.
The Two of Cups.
Did you get the 2 of Cups for real? And you didn't even want to show me. That's crazy. Look at this. Alright. You got 2 of Cups. Awesome. Underneath the Queen of Pentacles. What?
The World.
Oh, that's so crazy. Because I was thinking, did you get 10 of Cups? And I never really flip a card over, but look, I got 10 of Cups. So, I mean, 10 of Cups is like your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. That's where somebody's about to end up there. after all is said and done, and this and that and the other, and who cares, guess what? You get the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow.
Oh, I've got 2 cards here.
Somebody's about to offer it to you.
Ooh. The 3 of Swords. And then the Tower.
Yeah, she looks very mocha. Look at that picture. And then the Tower. I keep having to put my glasses on, take them off, and on, take them off. Look at that 10 of Pentacles with Mommy and Daddy and whoever this is. Is that their love? Y'all have been sick for a long time, so y'all forgive me if I'm not like completely up to psychic standards. I'm still trying to just get to where I can sit up for long periods of time.
Well,
because something is hanging. Somebody or something is hanging, and I'm thinking it's somebody. Or is this just like enlightenment? Enlightenment, the pot, like I said, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. So much love being offered, turning your world upside down, taking you out of that poverty, out of that feeling of lack, out of a feeling of I don't belong, out of a feeling of I don't belong anywhere, I don't fit in anywhere, nobody loves me, I'm on the outs everywhere I go, I don't have a family, I don't have a place to call my own, I don't have a place where I can lay my head and feel like I'm, you know what I mean? That feeling of lack, of more of love than money.
yeah, I don't see this dealing with money at all. Not yet.
Because it looks like you start out real good over there with that, and then, but something feels lacking, like you're on the outs. Is it somebody who's on the outs with this family? Is it the King of Swords that drove somebody out? Did the King of Swords drive the Knight? But then there's going to be some harmony, and this is going to complete itself. This situation is going to right itself. And there's the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. But then, well, bam, we get 3 swords in the Tower. What'd you do, Soph?
I don't know.
What'd you do that for? I mean, we didn't want that. Take it back.
No.
We don't want that shit. Because underneath this cute little knight who's all dreamy
I can
and sweet.
pick it up and see what else comes out. If they're meant to be there, they'll come out
They'll
again.
come out, that's for sure. We've only done that in so many videos, y'all.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, they were out of place there. But they did fall out together. But let's see.
Justice, 2 of Wands, 9 of Cups, Ace of Swords, King of Cups, Page of Wands, King of Pentacles. Can read off the bottom of the deck, y'all. Shit. Emperor, Hierophant, High Priestess. Whew.
Who's that?
Ghost.
It sounded like somebody coming down the stairs. Is there a light on up there?
Yeah.
Oh.
8 of Swords. I mean, and this one flipped so sweetly. So this 8 of Swords definitely goes with this Hangman. What's going on? What happened? How come I can't just have butterflies and roses and billions of dollars? locked in an ivory tower. They don't mesh with their family, whoever this is. They're not. It's like these people.
They're on the outs.
They're on the outs with them, but they always have been. This is something that's like didn't just start from an argument or something. Yeah, it's like your parents are okay. You feel like you don't fit in. You don't like it. You want to leave. You found someone else that you love.
The 9 of Wands.
Yeah,
and
somebody
then
that's set everything on
the
fire.
5 of Wands.
You're ready to go to battle for this person that you love. You really are. You're ready to do battle for this person that you love. Your mom is okay with it. Your dad is not okay with it at all. And you are being held like
The 3 of Pentacles.
you really feel like you're being held.
And the 2 of Pentacles.
Like that you're hung by your feet and surrounded by knives. You can't go anywhere. I mean, are you blowing this are you simply just blowing it out of proportion? Are you just being... Because, okay, in this world, he may not like it, but he can't keep you from doing something that you want. That's right there. He can't keep you from doing something that you want. He cannot keep you from making your own decisions, for sure. But it looks like you have other things that you need to finish before. So I don't know who this reading is for. Is it for a cross watcher? Is it for this person? Whoever it's for. You could be any of these people in this reading. You could be the one that feels like this, that you're being hung up, that your family is demanding loyalty. Your dad doesn't like your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, and you want to go off and make your own life, but you have other obligations that you need, that you have to fit. You have other obligations that you've signed up for. Whatever, you need to finish them.
I think
you
it
need
goes
to
back
carry
to
it
what
out.
you said right there with the hangman. End of exams. Exams are over. I think it's someone
College.
who's just getting out of maybe high school or out of college even. And they're wanting to, they've fallen in love.
And they're ready to... Yeah, maybe they're ready to go for it and do their own thing and say, that's great, I love you, mom, dad, and everything, but you can't keep me from doing what I want. Which they can't. Which they cannot keep you from doing what you want. But the thing is,
they can cut you off.
And you're not really 100% sure either if you really think about it. You're not thinking straight with that 9 next to that 5. Down there, those wands. You're thinking in terms of fire and passion and this and that, but you're not really thinking in terms of stability.
Oh yeah.
And the long term.
The Fool.
There's the Fool. So yeah, you're not making wise decisions.
You're not thinking with your head.
You're really letting your emotions get carried away. When she made there's the High Priestess. This is what we need, is somebody to say, sit down, shut up, and listen to me. You're not listening. You're not listening. You think you know everything. And you don't. No one can keep you from doing what you want, for sure. Once you turn 18, it's like, I don't care what anybody says. I get to make my own decisions. True, but in the long run, I don't know if that's going to do you any good. This High Priestess showing up, because she had an oomph when I uncovered her from the bottom of the deck a minute ago. She's telling you specifically, you need to cool your heels and you need to sit down.
You need to stop fighting.
Yeah, you need to stop fighting. That's underneath that 9. That 9 is just on fire next to that 5. You need to stop. And you're not going to. Your emotions are just too high. You're not thinking straight. and you're about to make a big mistake. You think this is the end all be all of every single thing in the world. You haven't even started to live.
Cups.
You haven't even started to live. This is all going to go south.
Yeah, but this shows right here that you're ready to give up or change your whole world
For this person.
For someone you've met.
Yeah.
But someone that you're in two minds about yourself.
Yourself, exactly. I don't even think you are very
I think it's come
sure
down now
yourself.
to the fact that you simply don't want to give in. You don't want to admit maybe you were hasty.
Mm-hmm.
So you're letting pride keep you from making the right decision.
Exactly. Now that you've said so much and you've done so much and you said, you can't control me, this is the person that I love. You'd look really foolish coming back now and going, well, I don't know, change my mind maybe. And that's what you don't want to look like, is immature. But that's what you've acted like.
Yeah, and we've got the Ace of Swords on the bottom. I've got the Ace of Swords on the bottom, which means we're speaking the truth.
So I've got temperance in the world. I mean, now we've got double worlds on the table. You're really ready to change your whole world. You really feel
For
like
something you're not even sure about.
Yeah, you're not even sure yourself. Y'all are both acting really foolish. Y'all are not ready for this. Death. Look at that. Death. 3 of Cups. There's going to be some... You're going to have to learn the hard way, I think, because this is going to turn out to be somebody who's just not as much in it as you are. You're going to find out quickly that this other person is not as in it as you are. You're the one who's running circles and doing this and doing that and fighting and pushing and I'm gonna do, and the other person is off going, well, while you're fighting, I'm gonna be over here talking to this chick over here. I got some time. I'll see you later. You're gonna find out Romeo's not all he's cracked up to be. And you feel like y'all are just being kept apart and it's like Providence and you're thinking this is some kind of... Yeah, I mean, you guys think... Oh, Lord, if you get married, all I can tell you is it's going to end badly. I got the 10 of Swords. There's a guy in the library with 10 swords in his bag. There's the Hierophant. The Hierophant's the marriage card. In a situation like this, that's what the Hierophant is, the marriage card. You get married to this person... You're going to get 10 swords in your back. So I'm not even going to put it out there. I think you already know that. I think that's the reason why we have this 2 of Pentacles right here. You already know.
So this is a warning throw for someone who's just finished school, college. Hopefully at least college.
I hope it's not high school for real. My
and you think you've met the love of your life.
Yeah.
But...
Look at that 4 of Wands.
You've done a lot of fighting for it.
Oh.
You've done a lot of fighting for something you're not even totally sure about yourself. And this other person...
isn't really in it. Not as much as you are.
No, not at all.
You're willing to fight, go to bat, leave everyone behind to go be with your true love. But the other person that you're thinking this about is not thinking about you in the same way.
No.
Notice, they're not in the read.
Nope.
The only thing they're showing up as is this guy. And believe me, if you want someone who's super practical, who's going to marry you, take care of you, take care of your kids, and be like the guy who kills the intruder when they come in, keeps you absolutely safe, pays all the bills, and doesn't mess around on you, and gives you a decent, really good life, and kisses you a lot and tells you I love you a lot. This is not the person. This is the guy who's super dreamy and super romantic, but when things need to get done, this is not the guy that you call. This is not the guy that you call. This is Romeo, who drinks poison because the girl he met for 15 minutes decided he was in love with her when he had just said 5 minutes before meeting her that he was in love with someone else. Rosalind or whatever her name was. Remember? Go back and look at the story. That's why he's called Romeo. He's super fickle, and it ends up in this huge disaster where people die, and Romeo and Juliet is just an epic tragedy for children to do that to themselves because they think love and passion is the be-all, end-all of every single thing. And in this world, that's what we've been taught, is that there's this one person who's just going to be like, this may happen, something like this may happen to you, but it will not happen to you, right? This is not the person for you. If you're thinking that you want this Romeo person and all this and just everything, no.
You need to open your eyes and see what's out there. The sun isn't burning bright for no reason.
It just isn't, it's not this person for you. This isn't the person.
And you're just held in place now by pride.
Mm-hmm. So you can give it up, which you probably should. Oh, I can't see anything. My eyes are so dark. Goodness.
Again, the Ace of Swords, yes, on the bottom.
Is that the moon?
No, the
High
Empress.
Priestess?
Oh, the High Priestess.
Priestess.
Oh, that's right, between the columns.
So we have two.
We've got two.
We have two High Priestesses on the table. So we're telling you, what we're telling you is exactly what you need to hear. You need to go talk to your mom. You need to go talk to your dad. You need to eat a little bit of humble pie. And you need to say, okay, yes, I'm willing to listen to you guys now. I'm willing to listen to people who have a lot more experience than I do and can help guide me through this, because I'm obviously not seeing this for what it is, and I don't want to make a mistake that's going to stay with me for the next 2 decades of my life. Because that's what you're potentially looking at. A mistake like this, that's what people never talk about. The mistakes in love can potentially be 2 decades of your life down the drain.
Yeah.
If you pick the wrong person, it is almost deadly. And if you do not believe that, go talk to somebody who is divorced and 50 years old and having to start over again. When you pick the wrong person, it is potentially deadly. You can get left out in the cold. You think you feel left out now. Wait until someone racks up a whole lot of bills in your name and then runs off. I mean, not only will you feel heartbreak, but the physical and mental stress from that, the things that it causes you, you just haven't lived through anything like this before.
No, you're too young. You don't have any kind of experience.
No, so this is a new experience for you. This feels like it's something that's just
you're fresh out of school.
Beyond anything. Queen of Wands. This is what you're feeling like. Like you're just huge passion, huge, gigantic. Everything's going right for you. And if it wasn't for mommy and daddy, everything would be perfectly fine. But it's not true. You're living... This is not the place where you can live. You can stay here for a little while. But the Wands, you need to come back down to earth. And the only earth that you have here in these, your mother and father look perfectly fine. You look like you're trying to figure stuff out, and you're 2 minds about it. With that 2 of Pentacles, that 5 of Pentacles, like you're just ousted in your own life. Ousted your own feelings. Ousted it out of your own head. You can't make sense of nothing. Nothing makes sense to you. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what you're thinking. And if you actually sit down and stop trying to defend yourself, you'll see that that's true. You don't really know what's going on. You've been overtaken with this brand new experience, and it's so passionate and so huge and so big and something you've never had before, and something you've never experienced before.
You'll fight for it.
Yeah. Two of Cups. Two of Cups and the Tower and the Hierophant and the Five of Cups. Oh my God.
So this is just a
this is
warning
already like divorce, separation. Look at that Tower. Look at that Hierophant. Look at that Five of Cups. I told you in this read, this Hierophant is like your marriage card. If that's what you're contemplating, this is what you're looking at. You're just too young. You know what I always say to somebody like this, in this frame of mind? It's just, I don't know, maybe it's useless advice, maybe it's useful advice. Just depends on how well you listen and if you actually take it for advice, because that's what it's meant as. If this person is so great, all right, this person is just the be-all, end-all of everything, right? Number one, they'll wait for you. So if you decide to slow down, they're like, that's perfectly fine. The other person will be like, that's perfectly fine. I love you. I'm not going anywhere. This is only going to get stronger while we wait, right? So, look, there's the truth.
Mm-hmm.
There's sort of truth.
That's
so
the third
we know
time
we're
this
talking
has come up.
we know we're talking the truth. Plus, think of it this way. If you guys slow down and then he decides that you're not for him, or she decides you're not for her whatever, however that goes, then guess what? If this person is so great, you have someone even better waiting for you, because this person isn't good enough. If that's not intriguing in and of itself, think about it. If this person is so great, but you guys decide, well, we're just not meant for each other, think about the person that will be for you. They'll be even better. It'll be so much better. You won't be of two minds about it with the real person.
And this could also be for the cross watcher, for the mama or daddy.
Yeah, mom and dad. Mm-hmm.
To sit back, open your eyes, take it all in, realize that your child is in two minds, doesn't understand, is wondering if they should go through with this or not. Is it the right thing? They're not sure about the other person. If you approach them correctly, if you approach them with a kind heart, then they might, listen to you. They might give in. It might not be so painful for them to lose their pride, so to speak.
Especially because Mama's giving off that vibe. Daddy's coming across as the King of Swords, but Mom's coming across as the Queen of Pentacles.
Yeah.
Who's like, come here, baby. Just cry it all out, baby.
So this could very well be for Mom and Daddy cross watchers.
Yeah. Wondering what's going to happen with their boy, girl, whoever it is that looks like they're ready to... They've been fighting. They're fighting over this relationship that they just for sure want to keep. And now I am seeing it. A marriage is planned here, and it's going to end in separation before it even starts.
Yeah, it won't be. It'll be short-lived.
Just like that. I don't think the other person in this relationship, I think that's what that hangman is. There he is as that Knight of Cups, and then there's that hangman. I think he's just gotten himself in over his head anyway. I think and you've taken him seriously, and now he's like, oh shit, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
While you're thinking Tweety Birds and raising Rugrats and living happily ever after, this person's going, oh man, I'm a little bit better than I thought. I didn't mean for all this to happen. So, yeah.
So Mama or Daddy needs to sit back and take a look at what's going on, and you know your child. You know how they're acting. You know probably how they're feeling. If you approach them the right way, you might be able to turn this situation around.
Aw. Yeah, there's like King of Pentacles again, so. Yeah, I think if you approach with kindness. Don't be mean, because we hate mean people. And lend yourself, like, let's talk. Is everything okay? Let's be friends for a moment. Because I've got a lot of pentacles here, and then I got the 9 of Cups. Thinking about these guys, thinking what they could do.
You'll be able to bring the situation to a
nice close, a nice conclusion.
Nice death.
Yeah. And that's exactly what this needs. This is just the first love thing that got out of hand.
Exactly.
It got out of hand big time, because this Romeo right here has got a lot to say, lots of romance. I don't see pregnancy.
No.
Not with the High Priestess.
No, I don't see pregnancy.
Nothing like that. There's nothing to keep these two together, except that this guy just poured it on really thick and went really, really overboard. I think that's him going, oh my God, I really hung myself on this one. I really didn't think she was going to be like, let's get married. I love you till the cows come home and till we're dust and rotting together in the grave.
So this could be for several people here.
Yeah.
It's a warning read. If it's, you're the one that's gotten yourself in over your head. If you're mama or daddy, it's a cross watcher.
Oh, you definitely have. Look, I got the Magician and 6 of Cups. So you definitely know your child. You definitely know how to handle them. You could definitely take control of this situation and bring it, like she said, to
that's what I said.
To a nice close. Yep. Bring it to a nice close. You got it. Treat your kid like a kid. Because right now they're acting like they know everything in the world. You just need to take the reins and put them in their place, so to speak. Like you said, let them nicely, not mean, but make them remember they're a kid.
Yeah. Yeah, you have the upper hand, Mama and Daddy.
You definitely
has the upper
do.
hand.
You definitely have the upper hand. Because I think this is already showing signs of deterioration anyway.
Yeah, it's too much for the other party.
Yeah, very much too much. Very much too
All
much.
the
for
fighting and everything is spilled over into the relationship.
And your child is feeling more and more like this the longer it goes. But don't let child forget he, she, whoever is a child, not a queen. You're the queen, Mom, not the child. The child is barely a page.
Yeah, so, really.
The child is this right here. The child is the fool. So that's
and what
the
fool
child
doesn't
is.
think they know it all?
Exactly. So you just have to put some common sense into them, and they'll go, oh God, you're right. You raised this kid. You know how to talk to it.
Exactly. That's what I said. Yep. You know your child.
You know your child. You raised them. You know exactly what they need to hear in order to make the right decision.
All right.
You know how to manipulate your own child, but it's for the right reasons. So it's
exactly.
okay. In this situation, it's okay.
Yeah.
You're keeping him from a big, huge...
It's going to be a huge mistake. Follow him around for a long time.
It's a blow up. It's going to be a huge mistake they're going to make if they follow through with this. But I think they know it deep down inside, so it won't take too much.
And like I said, I think if you approach them correctly, they'll fall right into your arms and be thankful that you came and got them out of this situation.
Yeah. Probably be like, let's go to the beach as a family for the weekend, just us 3, and see, and just spend some time by ourselves. Mom, but I don't want to do this. That's what'll happen. Like, Agnes came over. She's like, what do you not want to do? She's so cute. Pretty girl.
All right. We hope this helps someone. If you know someone in this situation, share it. Please give us a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Like, share, subscribe to our channel. We would like that very much.
Yeah.
And, listen to your heart, Mama.
Yeah.
go help your baby out.
Gosh.
And tell Daddy to simmer down.
Yeah, tell Daddy we don't need any sharp words from Daddy. We need Mama to go, come here, baby.
Yeah. And
Come
let him
here,
cry on
baby.
your shoulder, or
Yeah.
her cry on your shoulder.
On your shoulder, yeah. I don't want to do this, Mom.
All right. So, share it and, make use of it. All right. Until our next read, may your moons always be full. Bye-bye.
Bye.